And now it's time to play Bold Baking Trivia with your host, Kevin Kurtz. Thank you and welcome to the Bold Baking Ultimate Challenge, the game show where bold bakers show what they do. Let's start out by meeting our contestants. First up is Gemma Stafford. Gemma, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am Gemma Stafford from Gemma's Bigger Bolder Baking, and I have a YouTube channel that is all about over-the-top baking for those of you who don't know me.
Fantastic, thank you, Gemma. Next up, all the way from Australia, is Anne Reardon. Anne, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me. I have the YouTube channel How to Cook That, which is all about crazy sweet creations.
Fantastic. The grand prize winner, of course, will be receiving the coveted golden spatula. So I'm going to read a question. If you know the answer, hold up your spatula. You'll answer, and we'll find out if you're right or wrong. Okay. True or false? Icing and frosting are the same thing. All right, Anne, we'll start with you.
I think from where we are in Australia, it's definitely the same. It's just different names for the same thing.
I think it's the same.
Our judges say icings are usually runnier in nature, and frostings are thicker than icings, but the consensus is that it's mostly the same thing. So we're gonna give that point to both of you. All right, good one. All right, our next question. True or false? The chocolate chip cookie was invented in the 1930s.
I don't know, I just put it up before Anne did, so I want her to answer. I'm gonna say true.
I'm going to say false, it doesn't seem early enough.
It is true. Gemma, you're correct.
What did they eat before the 1930s?
Well, the interesting thing, and I didn't know this, but the judges tell me, that it was invented by Ruth Wakefield, who owned a restaurant called the Toll House Inn. For Toll House.
I'm familiar with that
chocolate
house.
cookies. Next question. What kind of icing is typically used to make a gingerbread house?
Oh, I don't know.
Anne.
Royal icing, I think.
Oh no! She's right.
That is correct.
Okay, I should have known that answer. Okay, go. Give me an easy one, Kevin.
Okay, next one. Next one. This might be for you, Gemma.
Okay, great.
Okay. True or false? Pastry flour is also called bread flour. Gemma.
It's not.
That is correct. So why?
Hey! Well, because they're two different flours. Actually, so pastry flour is kind of a funny thing. So do you have pastry flour in Australia?
No, we don't.
We don't either in Ireland. And it's pastry that's a little bit more softened, but not soft as like cake flour. And it's good for making pastries with. And then
So is it a lower protein one? Like the
yeah,
cake flour
it
is
is.
lower protein?
Yeah. So then bread flour is like high protein.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny, like and then you use different flours and there's different textures. It can get kind of confusing. I think the less you have options, the better.
What does the term blind baking refer to?
Baking the empty pastry shell, but usually you put weights in it.
On to the next question here. What kind of nuts go into making a marzipan? I saw Gemma.
I kind of had mine halfway. I was kind of cheating. Almonds for almond paste.
So we're down to our last few questions here. What does the baking term benching mean? I saw Anne.
She was definitely pissed. If you go to the video replay, Gemma was definitely pissed. I think you're cheating.
All right. Gemma, do you want to answer that?
It's when you bench bread, it's to rest bread. Let it relax and let the gluten relax, and then you go back and work with it like maybe 15, 20 minutes later.
Yeah, unless you're in the gym.
Unless you're in the gym. Then don't.
That would make sense.
You won't find me there, Anne. So no, mine was with the bread.
I'm being told this is a very, very close competition. I don't keep
This
score.
is intense.
I don't know. So the last question is, what kind of pastry?
You had it up already.
I got excited. Okay, go.
Gemma,
I'll hold it down here. I'm grand. You go ahead.
No, I think you should answer. Yeah, what kind of pastry?
The kind it says on your paper.
We're going to go back to the judges on that one. What kind of pastry are chocolate éclairs and profiteroles made from?
Choux pastry.
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct. All right. Great job. We're going to tally up our scores here a minute. Who will be the winner of the coveted golden spatula? It's actually a tie. You both win.
Thank you very much. And you too. Good job.
Good job. High five to the spatula.
And thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed our trivia.
We had great fun. Thanks for having me.
It was a lot of fun. And I'm glad we both won spatulas.
Yay.
I would have been pretty sad if I didn't win a spatula. Over on Anne's channel right now, we did a Bean Boozle challenge and it was a lot of fun. So make sure you want to go over there and check that out, see who won. It was great fun doing that. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Gemma Stafford, and to Anne's How to Cook That. And I'll see you back here next time. Bye.
Bye.